It's winter 1807. Eastern Europe was frozen solid, but what lay buried beneath the snow would haunt an entire continent. Napoleon Bonaparte had already crushed much of Europe. Austria was beaten, Prussia humiliated. His empire seemed unstoppable. But one enemy still stood in his way: Imperial Russia. The campaign into Poland was supposed to be quick. Instead, it became a nightmare. Both armies marched through starvation, mud, and brutal cold. Villages were stripped of food. Soldiers slept in frozen fields, and disease spread faster than bullets. On 7th or 8th February 1807, the battle exploded into one of the bloodiest clashes of Napoleonic wars. A blizzard swept across the battlefield, so thick soldiers could not see 10 steps ahead. Cannon fire flashed blindly through the snow. Muskets misfired. Units lost direction and collided with their own allies. At one moment, Russian artillery tore through French ranks so violently that Napoleon's center nearly collapsed. For the first time in years, the emperor himself stood dangerously close to defeat. Desperate, he ordered one of the largest cavalry charges in history. Thousands of horsemen thundered across the frozen battlefield, sabrets drawn, crashing into Russian lines again and again just to buy time. The snow turned red beneath them. By nightfall, neither side had truly won. But what came after battle was worse. For days, survivors wandered among the dead. The battlefield was a frozen graveyard stretching for miles. Tens of thousands of bodies lay half buried in snow. Horses stiffened where they fell. Cannons stood abandoned beside frozen gunners. Wounded men who could not crawl away simply froze where they lay. When news of Eylau reached Europe around 18 February 1807, it shocked the continent. Until then, Napoleon had seemed invincible, but this battle told a different story. France had not crushed its enemy. Instead, it had bled. The illusion of effortless French victory shattered overnight. Kings and generals across Europe realized something far dangerous. Napoleon could be stopped. Even French propaganda struggled to frame the battles as a triumph. Soldiers whispered that it was not victory, but survival. The campaign dragged on for months until Napoleon finally defeated the Russians later at Friedland. Yet, Eylau remained a scar on his legend. The first time Europe saw his empire falter in the snow. Historians would later call it one of the most pointless and horrific battles of the era. Because of Eylau, no one truly won. Thousands died for a battlefield neither side even held for long. Sometimes history isn't shaped by victories. Sometimes it's shaped by the moment the world realizes a conqueror can bleed. Follow for more chilling moments when history turned in the snow. On this day.